dansie
Omampani abedieche Professor Jenano Pokwad makwa akosra hemfo a wo ewo mfimfim mantemo gina so akasa e de atremo
manilis bi ehun hyehyɛ ne ho mra akoso ewo mrasebedwom na donkuma ase wo mo pene so a enye
na nyumre professor bi a wɔkyerɛ de wɔ University of Ghana Legon wo kasa kyerɛ Ghana benefo se de bia da gold na ye ni da so no ye hwɛ de enye saa de adankwama no asɛm a eni na beto yɛn
Awura said nam tamaklo a menu kasai court say on vanity eni dimu no dom kuma ye anasa MPP amayuko no akasa fa ho
na Ghana ban se gina say na die enkran ekọ kopiem Kumasi express highway wo ba be ye isafo bisa kosa hodo e wechire
ensemi ka ho ne yade so musa kasebo ye ka mo se kasebo yi social media handles awdo ni nyina ye wo ho sanso na DSTV eye channel 360 Africa sebo ne musamye opani ba kwa woso mo man Ghana yie papa pa nyasem kuma ewo kwasafoma etoso 9 ansa mpo ansene beba kwasafoma etoso 9 yi anase fibri bi abesin kono wasom Ghana papa nyasem kuma kra opani ni din ene James Victor Gbeho o ambassador wasi Ghana na mu amahudo bebre so no pani sumo man Ghana ni nyumo ye ema Ghana din ahita ewo wiase nyina ye ka abana musini obo ma Ghana din ahita pa dia na ambassador Victor Gbeho ni din ye ifri mu a anya de bitumi ayi wo kwan bia so waka chinegu na ne dai ena pedi 14 ase eya mamre edija ne kwan kra na wo sa dwumedi na se na ne man pedi excellence John Dramani Mahama ade tuje chirim se obinfo ina so wura Victor Gbeho ye kana semi wa sumo man yi a edi adanse se ye se kanfo no na de kasa mafo ene kasa ede ma no.
He inherited not only a proud name, but also a profound sense of duty to country. Throughout his life, he honored that inheritance with distinction. From the earliest days of his career in Ghana's foreign service, Ambassador Gbeho understood that representing one's country was not simply an assignment, but a sacred trust. For more than 5 decades, he carried that responsibility with uncommon professionalism, quiet confidence, and unwavering patriotism. Wherever he served, Ghana's flag flew a little higher because it was represented by a man of exceptional integrity, sound judgment, and remarkable intellect. His decade as Ghana's ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations in New York from 1980 to 1990 remains one of the longest and most distinguished diplomatic postings in our history. During a period of profound global change, he projected Ghana's voice with dignity, principle, and clarity. He earned the respect of colleagues from every region of the world because he believed that diplomacy was not about winning arguments, but about building understanding, advancing peace, and defending the interests of one's nation with honor. His outstanding service naturally called him to greater responsibility. As Minister for Foreign Affairs under President Jerry John Rawlings from 1997 to 2001, he helped shape Ghana's engagement with a changing world and consolidated our country's reputation as a respected and principled member of the international community. Those who worked with him knew that he brought to every decision a rare combination of wisdom, patience, and absolute fidelity to the national interests. It was during this period that I had the privilege of serving with him in Parliament. Although our responsibilities differed, I observed closely the qualities that made him such an exceptional public servant. He was thoughtful without being hesitant, firm without being confrontational, and humble without ever diminishing the strength of his convictions.
Yet Wakasia boy saw a DNA chim was and for Frosso. Ghana Mampany Abedi chim, Professor Jenano Pukwajimana Betu just a nadia when Niache Mumfin Mantamo ya, a year Nanama him from Wako Nasa Sanya Baya, what they as Sadamo Rempimesi do Bemo, Monidi or did to say, what Kai Brana Yako Sinini, 2024 general elections were Baumana say, Emma was Shimpaya no Dene, Edishum NDC Amanukono.
Also, the dear, I was a short plan, no, Zanobi show, no, so I was a plan. You know, may I young in the day, may I bought you, Diara, Sabi woje waza eya moye wo monye wo minina wo zejo itina inde benya kokudi ne bejine nyim na ezenza matoto yi nti yensi kasama na wo mote yen zaman bi na mo order da no order danda no order ya revitalize young region central region the lady ho na no nimdo ho nyina wo na America akwani bi ho a oya tete central region akwanda amaka saba campaign wo ha ni hiwi yana kwa ya zakawa kwa masu ne ya jani na mpezi ya bene kaka do mo nyime and this is zama progressively ebo yele shi ne hude o ya ha ita ba su yawo na buta na wani hina na so za su da mu ji aka no kwa ana no after ne kuma o sa no ho no ti wo so ma sunde ba obi asra na pa o ndi yo kwa hinti baby a kwa hinti ite ndo ho no ho a wo the solid support for the government. They appreciate him and they want to keep him. No, 1 million yuan. Na ni so we na.
24-hour marketing. Wa shase. Wo be mani smadi. Bia ye be 24-hour marketing. Ye ju ho kama. Ye ka regional news abeba. Ya bom ya di aso abofom ya contractor wa she meduma ase. Tunya na nanu wa na nka wo de boa no. Ye se tumi no. Gradually tumi no eba fom. Na nka na nanu nya tunya ko bituma boa de sensa. Na work our regional of chiefs, national of chiefs, tumi aba fom no. You are a woman of record. Set record. So won't be see na nanu wo tuye den e pijani. Bi obetumi wa hwe na wa ye. Nya sa tumi na ebetumi ya gwa asima ye sisi. Yes, let's be ho a ebetumi ya finance mbenti ne medin de ndase mawo na omanpini wo jumafo a maashase moye na kasa na yeso ya krado ya ready so ye no bebo na ya ye.
Enra na se bedwafo kwa asetena no omo twindwen sama hodo hu na ba kwa modwene ho ene se omo manyumaku bitumi se na be yom bitumi etu gold ana se diamond na niam hodo ewo omanmu sa nyumaku ahodo yi eye Golden Star Wasa Limited, Maripoma Mining Services Limited, Persian Mining Limited, and afi Damani Gold Limited. Ena yede sa tumi no so bitumi etu fangudie ewo Ghana ha na no na don kuma na shebjo mu kire se sa rubber stamp ade na wo mu yem na shebjo mu omo ntiase ne entiase echina.
Damani Mine Limited. We thought at that stage, because it was not a mine that was started by the Damani company, by the takeover, an opportunity has been created for Ghana to take advantage and negotiate properly and probably try and move it from the 10% to maybe 30%. That is the point we are making, right? The others are completely different, right? They were coming for a renewal.
They put in investment for it.
Yes. And they put in investment, those new companies did all that before they reached the stage that they are. Yes. For the Damani Mine lease, somebody has done everything. It got infrastructure, it's got everything, and it is just being transferred to you. Now, as to how much the transfer money is, we don't know. But we are being asked to rectify it when we don't know the details of what has gone in there. The company had assets. It has infrastructure already built. Now, Damani Gold Mine is taking over. Is there any consideration? Is there any money being paid for the assets that they are having? And why are we not taking advantage to negotiate for better terms, for better equity terms? These are when some of these things are remain in the dark. You open the door for people to say all kinds of things, and especially when the company that is winning it or the company taking over happens to be owned by the brother of the president. Engineers and planners are a very capable company. They have been in Damani for over 20-25 years. They know the terrain. They have the experience. For me, I think they have the capacity and the capability to deliver. entia sɛ yɛ ɔmanpanyin nua deɛ ɔde yɛ adwuma na emom deɛ ɛha yɛ ne sɛ daman mines no ɛyɛ mine na ɛyɛ adwuma dada a bɛdi aban nsɛm ebɛdi aban nsɛm no agyapadeɛ wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ aban no agyapadeɛ a ehia sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛka ho asɛm edi kan ɛtɔ so mmienu lease no deɛ ɛde ama wɔn sɛ kotu agudie no but agudie wei a wɔkotu no deɛ ɔman no agyapadeɛ wɔ hɔ dada a yɛde kɔ akɔyɛ adwuma because it's a mine that had reverted to the state ɛyɛ agyapadeɛ abɔ ɔman no hɔ. ɔman no benefit bɛn na ɔman no enya wɔ mu sɛ ɛdan yɛ wɔ hɔ infrastructure yɛ sisi no hɔ dada the asset that is already there no what is the consideration that the state is having all of this saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa no ɛntumi ama yɛ anim ama yɛ ehunu na sɛ yɛwie ne ɛsɛ yɛn ratify ne saa kɛkɛ mo ne adeɛ a seesei no agudie no a yɛtuo no agyapadeɛ no yɛde tuo no bi yɛ aban dea sika sɛn na aban anya wɔ mu yɛde ahan company no anaasɛ yɛmfa ahan company no anaasɛ ɛno no ɛde aba bɛyɛ dwetire a ɔman no ɛde hyɛ company ni mu a ɛbɛboa ma yɛn equity share no ɛtumi increase from 10 ɛde akɔ akɔdu bɛyɛ sɛ 30 anaasɛ 40 ana these are the questions a yɛbusa nti yɛde deɛ yɛka nie yɛbɛhyɛ sɛ akyea na emu yɛ minerals commission should come back and we are requesting that they come back say ɛkwan bi a yɛfa so a all of these 6 mining leases ni nyinaa no ɔmo timi gye tu mu sɛ wei na ɔmo de ba for ratification no ɛho nkuntabuo ne nkrataa biara ɔmo mfamra ɛgyapadeɛ a ɛwɔ daman so biara no a ɛyɛ ɔman no ɛgyapadeɛ biara na ɛnɛ new company no ɛba bɛyi so deɛ ti agudie no ɔmo ma yɛhunu ɔman no kyɛfa ɛne sika butene nya wɔn si yɛde ahan si yɛtua sika de ama ɔman no those assets no how much is the country benefiting from that anaasɛ yɛde ka yɛ equity shares a yɛdwetire a ɛwɔ company ni mu no anaasɛ mines ni mu no na ɛtumi amoa ama yɛhunu sɛ ɔman no ɛgyapadeɛ no yɛnsisi yɛ wɔ ho yɛde agudie no na ama yɛgyapadeɛ no wɔ ho no ɛho akontabuo so ɛte sɛn.
Afiti enu abesi ne due yegu so aye kase nkomadodo a Ghana fo edi ne se se ye no an se na me ye che ne se na ahia brusu nti a kane pani a na wosom wo maslog ma me said na tunu ene court ne bua kire se ne hu so wonfa ne ho ni MPP amanyu company for dia todwa wo che se aban ye te so ye NDC aban sebe e ba ne kata so share ne proye adwumdie kankan akwa bia so wo mfo aso sanse saa temu ma pebeto dwe wo se aye amanyosem ena na wo mo ye
Nano enreye Madam Sedinam Tamaklo ono biabo ne kwadu so watabri Ghana sika wafa Ghana japade no wadwane afiri krom ha ebra ne party ba ban mu pe yetimi akofa na ba na wotwe mienu ne akire kakrai court se onko free obi a ofa Ghana sika 90 million Ghana cedis otimi mo obi busia na obi abusa ne se na insihu se na daso o since hu yo ohamu nchichemu nan bia gisika 1.8 million Ghana cedis ya de kwakwa ye nchechire emu 1003 Ghana cedis pe ana mami oyusu ye kwakwa to car ni nyina bo ebedu $10 million mami nkwa pagya mu a o se car ne bo eye $14.5 million ono nkwa de be $4.5 million e de aka over 50 million Ghana cedis when you na adanse wo ho when you na adanse ginam nanso yampemwa ama ene court of appeal aye Ghana bone sonko se enei enunti no onko yen trase enkan kasa bon hyeyem nyame ya adomo a on the 6th of August next week ye beti ye ho agumonten so
ye konsen fufuo mu ase ahwefo beka ye nche bia enna ebetu dwa se aban ye hyehyɛ se na be ye betumi aboa ama ibidua wi eno ye dua anya se dua anom ye dua ade ayenuro na na me no kasa nyumako minu na aba ma omtumi krata se wi betumi dua no kakraka pa na ade ayenuro.
Cultivation of cannabis 0.3% with 0.3% THC is only legal when you have the license. If you cultivate it without license, it remains illegal, and that is what the law says. Secondly, recreational cannabis remains illegal throughout the country. And so, because we have given license for others to cultivate, it is not an open door for others to engage in the business without license. That is why we took our time to scrutinize the application and ensure that will comply with what the LI says. We can give the license to everybody so long as you meet the requirements that are set out in the law. So it remains illegal so long as you don't have license. As for the recreational, it's a no-no. The essence of the introduction, I believe, among many, is to create jobs and be able to benefit from the medicinal values that go with the THC level, the cannabis. But the recreational one I want to emphasize is illegal. And that is why my teams are always on the field arresting people who cultivate recreational cannabis. We'll continue to do that, and now we are going to expand it to cover those who may attempt to cultivate this one without the 0.3 THC without license. If you want it, apply. And for those who have applied and have been given the license, there's also a caveat. You cannot go beyond the acreage that you have been granted. You cannot do other things that you have not been permitted by the commission to do. What it means is that you have to meet the basic requirements. That is why in your package you're going to find the guideline, the LI, and other instructions that will help you regulate. The essence is to create jobs, I believe, among many. And so if you do it well, the benefits will be enormous, both to you as the company and to the Ghanaian populace. If you think, on the other hand, you want to abuse the system, that will be most unfortunate, but will come very hard at you.
You say you know, bebree no in adwuma ye nteba cultivation aspect now youth bebree omugina kwanton ton ne mari we can bring them on board and with the cultivation, and then we'll be doing other things. Say the research into the medicinal uses of the plant, be herbal product, be so many things. Intimidity say adwuma ebeba ye wo out somebody obefa outtaker na kasika dia ska wompi say mintimi kan there, but say ye sure say ska be befimu because yen first country ebima ye na o ma di pa nti enso ye ni ya migidi ye say enso bi di as a country just say almost ye ndio nche say ye ndio ne nkoton amanfo ana say e say do be beti anum bi debi ubedua kwampo na uni license a uni kwan so ko dua bra uni license a e betimi a chewatum.
Oye Penia wada isa no our University of Ghana Legon your friend Professor Robert Dakon when Nashasia Walker Sargent as Mangana say nei de bia da no eba na esika sem to efa pe maye kire sem e go da na ni da so sense we asia man side there no e bo ne kosoro na ye hwe say wo my Ghana betimi enya ho atenka na say won popoye wasre mpenifo say kosoro ye ne sa da kwa ma no e bo ne ba fo me betete wo man ye titiw ene esika sem to ye.
Gold dominance in the first half of the year, 68% of total exports was accounted for by gold. Now just look at gold prices. You see that at the tail end, prices are significantly much more than they've been in the last 10 or so years. Significantly more. So even though in the last few months, we've seen the prices coming down a bit, it's safe to say that till the end of the year, unless the drop is very rapid, we'll still be good in terms of the returns on gold. The question is, if an economy such as ours is so reliant on gold, both for the fiscal as well as monetary anchors of our economy, global macroeconomy, what happens if there is a shock? And of course, you know how the prices, if you look at the trends, if you did time series that goes back a bit more, you'd realize that these swings do happen. Okay, so it can happen. If it does happen, what then happens to the economy of Ghana if by then we haven't diversified enough? And how do you diversify enough? You try and then create an environment that will attract private sector investments. Okay? How do you do that? Public investments will have to lead. But we've seen that CAPEX is literally on its knees. we are achieving stability, but it is at a high cost. Okay, that is not to suggest. I am not suggesting, and ISA is not suggesting that stability is bad. No, we are just saying that we need to be able to get the balance right, and that is the difficult job of managing an economy such as ours.
Adishima ma UTV no sia kasebo na mo hwe madama mo twɛn na mo home kakra nkɔgya bɔfɔ nkrato yɛ ba beto so.
Yekasiebo pono so afe yeto aso.
Yeto aso na ye call University of Ghana Legon Penny ba ko a wa bin ye pa ye obinfo Professor Robert Darko na kase wo da to je chirim se wo man yi ye se wo hwe waboso butum ansa na we chop money ho behia pa se ehwe sika sanse ne sitie ansa na se ya adwene se ye bi ye enwuma kase a yaye sanse ya hwe ya sika kakra ye wo no ye de be ye dia eso man faso imprimprin ya.
Our leaders start talking about an expressway between Accra and Kumasi, we get excited. But in truth, there are real questions that need to be asked. Remember, from the beginning, I said that whatever expenditure decisions you make reflect your prioritization as a country. And of course, the decisions also reflect or will be manifested in the efficiency of spending generally within the economy. So it is cool to have Accra-Kumasi Expressway. And the bill on the table is what? 4 billion or thereabouts. Nobody here at ISA, and so my colleagues who did the services sector should hold my neck if I've said something wrong. But nobody is suggesting that the Accra-Kumasi Expressway is not a good thing. What we are just saying is that when you have such tight fiscal space, very, very tight fiscal space, and the need to consolidate your macro stability, one of the ways of creating fiscal space, and somehow we never seem to talk about it, one of the ways of creating fiscal space is to improve efficiency of spending. Okay? If you've budgeted 10 cedis for a particular expenditure item, but can use 2 cedis for that, you save 8 cedis. That is creating fiscal space. So for the same revenue, you would not have touched revenue, but you would have created fiscal space. Okay, so again, these are issues that, again, I think we need to spend a bit more time reflecting on these issues and some of the prioritization that we seem to suggest in our budgets.
Ma yento aso ne yemfe ni chembo Kumasi wa Santemantem ne ku bia won sha bas wo mo ye Ghana de hia wo chese ne de wo dwene Ghana fo ye nkan kokon wo susu e map odi to dwan se wo besre omampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama betin o my Ghana benwa kese no so no edwumadin a wo body asom o my into wo besre se 1992 constitution yenye ho edwuma kakra na 2028 general elections no wontimi sanso engineer biom wo NDC amanyokodi mu.
Ekuo bi a omo kyerɛ sɛ yɛfrɛ omo Ghanaians for Progress Association a omo Kumasi wa Santemantem kyerɛ sɛ omo bɛsrɛ sɛ Ghana betimi ayɛ nhyehyɛeɛ na omo ayɛ amendment sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔmampanyini John Dramani Mahama ɔno betimi asa akɔ third term na no ɛna betimi aboa na omo ayɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ nhyiamudie wɔ Kumasi a omo kyerɛ sɛ omo esusu sɛ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sɛ edu 2028 a ka wɔn sɛ enyina na Ghana fo nsa nto abama no efi sɛ nneɛma a wɔyɛ no esusu yie pa na ewom sɛ constitution no emma kwan so omo yɛ nsakraya ebetimi abo owura set ochre a wɔyɛ organizer de makue na kasae
si epese Ghana koso a yebehia okandini a ɔwɔtema a wɔdwene ɔman no ho a ɔwɔ vision obetimi de atoto nneɛma aboa ɔman no yɛn Ghana for Progress yɛhwɛ yɛ man panyin John Dramani Mahama afe baako ene bosome nwɔtwe mu nneɛma bi ɔde agu akwan mu no yɛn yesusu sɛ yɛma no kwan a obetimi adi dwumadi a ɛbɛboa ɔman no amampanyin bebree aba si yɛhwɛ ne second term we a obi biara ni wa obetimi develop country ɛwɔ abra ɔmfa timamufoɔ no ɛna ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ contractors any businessmen fo a ɛwɔ ɔman mu a yɛma mpanyin baayɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ big push na sefa ɔde saa nnwumadi no nyinaa de ama saa local contractors a ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ sika ne mfiri ɔman mu ha enko baabi ebeka ɔman na emu yesre yehemfo yesre youth ewo ɔman nim yesre Ghana man nyina se ɔmo nyina beka ye ho na ye nyina yensre ye mra nimfo ene ye hyehyɛ ya ewo ɔman nim a ye de governor ɔman se ye de yensaka ena eye yia ɔmo nhwɛ se ɔmbɛyɛ ama ye mampanyini John Dramani Mahama etumi atoa so 2028 ye nyina ya tete enema bebra ekoso wo ɔman nim efa ye constitution edibo ɔman no ho bra ebi se untumi mfa wonsa anka biom ebi so se obetumi de wonsa aka se ye hwe dwumadie papa ye mampanyini edi se ya amboa ama na antoa so a Ghana besan so aka ekiri. That is why ayen ye sere se yema John Dramani Mahama ensan so toa so 2028.
Deputy Director General Adema Ghana Statistical Service Onunyanfo Samuel Abdullahi Jabanyite odatudu ekyiremu sɛ wɔn hyehyɛ foforo bi ɛba ne nyinaa ne sɛ wɔn ewia cars efiama no ne ba Ghana ha ɛne wɔn de cars a ɛnsɛn fata sɛ de wura Ghana ha wɔn de ba no wɔn de hyehyɛ bi aba wɔn de bɛba bi ano yɛbɛkyew nso a yɛbɛbɔ ɔka
ya set standards no ɛna enye GS nko a ɛna ɛyɛ wɔ third parties a ombegyina ya namu ɛwɔ amanone ahwɛ sɛ cars a ɛbɛba Ghana mine so no sa cars ni nya no omimiti Ghana standards yɛn wɔ yɛn standards into standards no na yɛde ama third party inspectors no ɛwɔ amanone sɛ before sɛ car bɛba Ghana enioma say ɛna ɔsɛ ohwɛ na oma car ne ba nti sɛ car ne beduru ha yɛn adwuma ɛwɔ ha no mo GS adwuma a yɛyɛ wɔ ha ɛwɔ port no sɛ yɛyɛ verification yɛ verify sɛ car na oma certify a every amanone abedu no enioma a ɔmo se ɛwɔ mu nie say yɛahwɛ ɛyɛ no ba sɛ yɛhwɛ aha no mo na sɛ ɛnyɛ saa neti a there are two things either say will repatriate the car ombe reship the car no and also ombe destroy car no ena ebeye eyi third party no eka because yeni omo contract say also omo hwe nti omo so omo entimi endi so ye na say eba ha no mo a ye ka no embeye ye ka through the various approach no a database ye be build with Interpol with all car manufacturers, all third parties, bibia ewo wiase mu. Nti car before no obo car ne chassis number share system ni mu a ebe mo every information about the car. Car no afia omo de ye major accidents a enya. Say car ira was system ni so a ombe kire. And I car no say a flooded that and I say a shida. And I say any information about the car no a uhia no ubenya. Nti eno no beboa say ade a omo say ahyeda and I say a flooded that me sure so odu sika say obeto and I say omo say car we ira nti obi ton ma America honmo na say wo ahwe system ni mu ehu say car no ade omo report ama Interpol say ira me sure so obeto because oto obeboka o mesa be formal die
ma yanto akase boy so na yemfie ni nchemu nsem foforo so we die we din e ma adesua for wo used and wo kuma se was Santemanten Professor Humphrey Danso na wakasa kire woni abe no research mu se ene die mutena se na mo ye research na munya nyoma betimi aboa na Ghana etimi enya eso emfaso
Adwumadie sonko bi akoso ewo University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development no watano so Kumasi ewa Santemanten ha eye third postgraduate research conference na ne nyina se omo kyerɛkyerɛ adesuafo nkanka omo a omo ye omo masters ne doctorate ewo honom kwan a omo mefa so a omo hwehwɛmu a ya omo ye ne friends research no ebetimi akoso na no na dean edema eye graduate school ewo suapon no eye Professor Humphrey Danso ede adesrɛdeɛ ede to eye adesuafo no so say wo research na omo bɛyɛ omo hwɛ sɛ research a obɛyɛ a ebetimi ade aboa enwuma ahodoɔ ebetimi ade aboa ɔman no say ɛno ɛna ɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ adesua a omusua na so omo research na omo yɛ ɔman mu no nyina enya ho mfaso
sentry a yɛntumi implement research ayɛ no ɛne sɛ dedi kan research na yɛ no yɛnya industry for ma ɔmo mbɛboa yɛn sɛ industry for no ba deɛ ɔmo kyerɛ ɔmo ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ mo yɛ nhwehwɛm ɛmfa saa deɛ hu ɛbɛboa ɔmo adwumadie nti ɛne nka ɔmo bɛboa yɛn a ɔmo yɛ hu a yɛyɛ sɛ nhwehwɛm no de ma ɔmo a na ɔmo atumi de atu ɔmo adwumayɛ no ɛmpom na deɛ gaba ɛdɛm ne sɛ yɛnya saa mboa no anaasɛ industry ne mba ɛmɛboa research no nti school for ne yɛ friends say school na nkasa no ɔmo hwɛ trend ɛkɔ so research baby a ɔmo pɛ ana deɛ ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ gaba na ɔmo yɛ research no de kɔ nti ama research na yɛ no bebree no ɛnyɛ tailor to the industry no ɔmo pɛ prɛmprɛm ni ɛsɛ industry no ndwumakuo no ɔmo nkasa nyɛ ɔmo research and development unit ɔmo nkasa so yɛ ɔmo boa research ɛbɛboa ɔmo dwumadeɛ na ɔmo akyerɛ mu nti sɛ ɔmo bɛbiem na ɔmo ama ho kwan sɛ ɔmo ayɛ krado sɛ ɔmo bɛbie ɔmo ama research and development etumi aboa ɔmo dwumadie ɔmo di no emu atumpɔn a wɔn yɛhyɛm sɛ nka research bebree ɛyɛ no yɛmfa ngu baabi na nka ɔmɛfa sɛ research no findings no na ɔmo implement wɔ ɔmo dwumadie no matumi aboa ɔmo dwumadie no matumi atumpɔn na ɔmo atumi ɔmo produce bebree ma ɔmo atumi afa nipa bebree nso wɔ adwuma ɔmo yɛ no
ne krakra wɔ dwumadie no ase Professor Ebenezer Bonya ɔno ɛna yɛ Director of Research International Programs ɛwɔ Suapɔn ɔno nso kasa a wɔkyerɛ mu sei
yɛhwɛ nhwehwɛmu nimdie ahodoɔ a yɛkeka bɔ mu a ɛbɛtumi yɛmɛ nya fapem ɛde asɔ yɛ hawa ɛha ɔman titiri pa nsanudwuma FM hawa ɛwɔ ne sɛ ɔno ɔba nteteɛ wɔ ha no so owie sukuu no na so wɔkɔ so ɔkɔyɛ adwuma a ɛyɛ ana deɛ adwuma no hwehwɛ no ɛne deɛ ɛyɛ ana yɛ no wɔ ha no yɛ ana ɛtɔ nsin kakra nti yɛpɛ sɛ nhwehwɛmu a ɛhwɛ wɔ ha no yɛhwehwɛ ɔhaw ɛwɔ adwuma mu ankasankasa nti wɔkɔ a na kyerɛ sɛ ne nsa hare no wɔatumi ayɛ adwuma wɔ so wɔyɛ mmɔfra a wɔba ha bɛgye nteteeɛ no yɛde wɔmfa nhwehwɛmu bi a ɛdan soronko sene deɛ ɛyɛ ndada no sɛ yɛbɛyɛ nnwumakuo haw ɛna yɛhwehwɛ mu wɔ ha nti wɔhu ɔhaw no a ɛna wɔbɛnya ho fapem a wɔkɔ dwuma mu a wɔbɛtumi aboa yɛbie nnwuma nti saa ɔhaw no na sukuu yi yɛafa to yɛn ho sɛ yɛyɛ biribi soronko ama yɛasi saa ɔhaw no ano
ebusua yɛgyina saa nsɛm wɔ so na yɛtwa yɛn ho sima yɛba a nsɛm aka na dɔɔso twɛ yɛn nkɔ baabi a
Additional madam say motwe me kwato nkra ne mpire no so afi di aka no ya de to aso pani a wono na oda legal education ano mekire Professor Raymond Atuguba wode ato asuafo agentity awie ewo criminal prosecution and litigation say abonfo sam hu kwadubo ene as masutwe nsiesie hu nsam so no agentity awie no wo say wo momode say entity omuni aye no de akire omo no omode emra ne hye be adwuma pepepe se na be betumi aboa ama oman mu no nyina enye muso mfaso.
Over the past several months, you have sharpened your knowledge of criminal law and procedure, deepened your appreciation of the rules of evidence, refined your advocacy skills, and exchanged valuable experiences with colleagues from across the justice sector. I have no doubt that you leave here better equipped to serve your respective institutions and, more importantly, the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, the administration of justice demands much more than a knowledge of statutes and procedure. It demands fairness, integrity, sound judgment, and an unwavering commitment to the rule of law. Every investigation conducted professionally, every charge preferred responsibly, and every prosecution undertaken fairly contributes not only to the conviction of the guilty, but also to the protection of the innocent and the confidence of the public in our justice system. That confidence is one of the greatest assets any justice system can possess.
As we live here today, may we remember that every case we handle affects lives, families, and societies, making our commitment to justice more important than ever. I would like to dedicate this award to my family and to our great lecturers, Mr. Michael Carter, Mr. William Poby, and ACPKK Amwa. They really gave us a good time.
Court be journey panis will be out court in a journey now. Abe Kasa the job, but maybe prosecution and we may be a investigation uncle ya you do any ebu so ntina e be na sa nipa no and number 3 edit say say no dia na bi so a chere no say o die nhwehwemu a say di procedure no so pepepe na di enwa no so pepepe nti abi so dey and this one odi aboa.
Now I understand that I should be able to collect evidence. I should be able to, and also in prosecution, we need to follow procedure. We have procedures we're supposed to follow. If those procedures are not followed, then it means that your cases cannot suffice in court. We have something called proving beyond reasonable doubt. So these are some of the things that we learned. I'm so fulfilled, in fact. And I recommend that people from all walks of life, you shouldn't just restrict yourself to the security. No, it's not about security. Anybody at all can come and partake.
I will advise that the Chieftaincy Act should be amended so that they include women, because gone are the days when women are not accepted in our chieftaincy setup. But these days, women have so much to put on table, and so therefore, me feel say Chieftaincy Act omo amending.
Nanu adana Ghana for yet wo yenke bi hyem na beto dwa senkane na edum intina dodo na akosa wo bisansanye bia we no dum so aba na se we edum da enkomo ayedi weche ne se mantem dunsian de fa bebre na edum nkane nam som emani pe bia bene weja hode wonsem ahyase a wo kasa srempenifo se sankane na nheda nyina na so no mane ntina se ntwen ema dum so ne manse ne yede ense gueti se ye bobena one shas yes or yen she panu or dene and some Ghana form. A bedroom on Casa Hujumedi Coso, IGC Super Energy and a Shishaye.
So this research project was a pilot project trying to understand the costs and consequences of unreliable electricity in Ghana. And it was a pilot project in Accra where we interviewed firms and households, and we installed devices in a number of different households in the Accra area to measure the voltage And the fluctuations in voltage were recorded on this device because we could see every minute, in fact every second, what the voltage was. And we can see when it reached a danger zone where the fluctuation was so high so that it could damage equipment. And in firms, this type of equipment that could be damaged was anything, boilers, anything they use for production or sales. Households, this was refrigerators, washing machines, computers. And about 6% of the time, the power was in a danger zone where equipment could be damaged. In our survey, households were telling us that they noticed that their equipment had damaged. The households that were saying the most about power fluctuations were also saying they had the most equipment damaged. That was true also in firms. And the conclusion we have so far from this pilot study is that power volatility, overly high voltage, that is a potentially large cost of unreliable electricity. It's not just that when the power's off, you can't produce, or you can't heat, or use the air conditioning. It's that a power outage can permanently damage your equipment. So this is a high cost of power fluctuations that has not been previously studied here in Ghana.
We at the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, we have understood that all the three value chains within the electricity system, within the power system, that is the distribution, the transmission, and the generation, they are all intricately linked and they are very important. So we are taking holistic strategy to ensure that each and every one of these sections are taken care of. And so what we have realized is over the years, because of aging assets, so we are strategically investing into the asset base of each and every one of these value chains. We are injecting transformers into the system, smart meters into the system, and even beefing up the generation through encapsulating that of renewables. So approaching this holistically, I think at the end of the day will grant us reliable energy supply. What we have also taken note, which I mentioned in my brief note, is the fact that we are championing gas to power. We are gravitating using gas to generate power, which is environmental friendly, cost-wise is excellent. And so our gas sources, we've deliberately made sure that we've been able to live up to the expectation in terms of the payment commitment. And how we be able to make the payment commitment to the gas supply sources, i.e. the ENI gas, the tallow gas, and even payment to the IPPs, is because of the fact that we've been able to let the cash waterfall mechanism work. The cash waterfall mechanism has been the elephant in the room. And so the fact that we've resisted the temptation of disrupting its operation, I think that's delivered the goods.
Additional ma yakase bonasi na yeka wo se special ice so yemu me de brew and na fe need to food it abekwan and this way chocolate drink and then the coffee drink na yakase wo se yesresre yesia efika possible akopadi ni yusu e Pepsodent titi yenu no fititi this one she be a friend do the two anopa twetwe sen enumre enso twetwe sen abamo no ma ye hwam asa wo fe bofo ano a wa fini abamo se chi number 10 o we na mo tunya bini sanso na so abamo se 50 na so so o tunya sare akokodro anambo
asa pepepe no ntini enya ahoɔden ne akokodro kase boye de so me ahwefo na ma yɛmfa seda ne bi ma Christian Kuto se ne nyum media matadie wɔne dwudwa ne sa star no Christian Kuto ɛwɔ Taifa no we friend no ɛwɔ 0558488534 0558488534
bedi de Jacob na mene
ohene wa kase wa he
ne de kase bo no asum da mu nyina se na obo